Happy OONSDAY, guys. I got a big group of raccoons here. There's Mr. Wiener. He's walking better than yesterday. That is good to see. I did see him limping. Look at the mouth displays. A lot of that going on the past couple weeks with him. The males are doing a lot of displays, which tells me with females like Cutie, they are trying to mate. Wiener won't be trying to mate with her because that's his sister. How are you doing, pal? Oh, you're walking better. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna spoil you. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, he's probably hurting, and that's probably one of the reasons for his displays too, is just to keep others at bay. There goes Cleopatra. So I gotta throw a lot of food out there to keep them away. There you go, pal. Oh, you're such a good boy. I'm gonna look after you till you're all better. People are worried about you. They're leaving such nice comments. They want to see you get well. You're a lot of people's favorite, Mr. Wiener. So you'll see a scar right there on his leg. That's from when he was younger. He's had an issue with his back leg. Oh boy, that was last year, earlier in the year. He came in the house really hurting with his foot really swollen bad. So out of all the injuries I've seen, this last one looks like the most minor. And so I know he's gonna make a good comeback. He's gonna be all right. What I don't want is him having to run away with dogs barking and try and climb up a tree and just hurt it more and more. Raccoons got a rough life, but when they're treated really good, they go a long time. His mom, which is Mama Moira, is 8 years old that I know of. She might be older. I met her in 2016, and for a raccoon life, that's incredible, because we're talking 1.5 years to 2 years is their average lifespan. So this guy, I hope he can match his mom and stick around with me all that time. So here's Grizzy. Grizzy's a little shady, and I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Wiener starts doing some mouth displays around him, because he's a big male. See that blondish one right behind Grizzer? That's Hefeweizen. That's another strong male. And behind Hefeweizen is Mama Moira. So I know these guys, and I know which ones are the power players. And right here, Grizz is a real power player, for sure. Mr. Wiener's he's not even quite 2 years old, almost 2 years old. So he's got to work his way up the ranks if he wants to outposition these big males like Grizz to get access to the females. And I'm guessing this is the first year he's going to be trying that. So that injury he came here with last night might have been from that jousting for position to, transmit his genetic material. That's the nicest way I could put it. Oh, it's good to see him here. He's got my hand pinned. He is hungry, and he just wants to eat out of my hand instead of off the step. So he's a sensitive boy. He's going to start doing mouth displays right here. Here's Grizzy. Yep. I got to be a little careful with Grizzy too, because he's a little unpredictable. This guy I can trust, as you can see. What a good boy. I told you I'd look after you. You want to eat out of my hand? That's okay. So I am thrilled to see that he walked to me pretty decent. When I saw him out in the grass, he was still doing a little bit of a limp. So this is going to take some time. But what helps is this high protein food so that he can heal up quick. He just really wants it out of my hand right now. I think he needs some comfort. Okay, Grizzy. I gotta keep Grizzy away. I will just keep it coming, Mr. Wiener. What a good boy. So I want to thank everyone for their nice comments. Thinking about this guy. It's a raccoon life is a tough life, especially in the city. I live in a very populated area. I am just a couple blocks from an interstate, and I'm a couple blocks from a major intersection with grocery stores and restaurants, and there's so much in this area that can take one of these guys out so fast. So the more I keep them here in my backyard where it's predictable and it's safe, the better chance they have. All they really have in the city are tiny little city parks. And I'm thankful that the park I'm next to has some older growth trees with big hollows where they can live. Otherwise, they're living in sewer systems. They're living in old fox dens. They'll live in drainage pipes. So some of you have seen my videos where I go in the park by my house here, and you can see their trails in the snow going to the trees, and I can locate the actual hollows where these guys are living. Yeah, he's really wanting the attention right now. And he's welcome to come right into the house if he wants a break from all these grunty, growly guys out here. So that little guy growling is little Napoleon. And right next to him with the lighter fur here is Klaus. Klaus is very well behaved. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. He is just pinning my hand down. Boy, is he hungry. Oh, look who showed up is Tiny Tim. Hi, Tiny Tim. Well, here's a little guy with an injury too that I've been looking after. And he's gotten better. And Mr. Wiener's been real nice with the babies. Sometimes you'll see the babies come up and challenge him, and he's always very polite. He's a very, very good raccoon. So, boy, is he hungry tonight. I'm gonna put some food out there for everyone. Okay, wow, look at him put down the food. And the sooner he can fill up his belly and go back to his home, the better, so he can heal up. You know, last night when he was in pain, he kept going to the water bowl a bunch. And I haven't really seen him do that yet. I kind of want to see how he's walking. But he can do that when he decides to do that. Yeah. What you doing? This is Elton John right here. A very well-behaved raccoon. He's got that sweet, narrow face. Reminds me of Skittish. Okay. These guys are so good. And if you make a connection with them when they're babies, it'll last for years. These guys are completely wild. And it's just a couple hours a night I interact with them, but if you make that bond when they're young, it'll last and last and last and bring so much joy to their lives and to your life. But I don't recommend that anyone just put food in your hand and put it out for a raccoon. That's not going to turn out good for you. It's taken me getting to know his mom over many years, and then her bringing the babies to me, giving them permission to come up to me, and then I can start to form that bond. So it takes many, many months and many, many hours of interactions till you could get to this point where you're feeding a wild raccoon right out of your hand or petting it. See, I could pet his chin. I like to give him ear scratches. I'll brush his fur. But right now, he just wants food, food, food. Oh. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy too, Elton. Okay. Okay. There's raccoons screaming out there. Probably some of that jostling with the males I was talking about. So, it's okay, buddy. Well, that's my update with Mr. Wiener. I'm so happy I saw him. So happy OONSDAY, everyone. And take care. And thanks again for your concern and your kind comments for him.